Ready.
Good evening. My name is Miss Maria, and I just want to welcome you to Pajama Storytime. And I'm going to be reading to you a book on three little birds. So, three little birds sitting on a wire, chirping about the day. Red asked Yellow, "Do you want to go find some worms?" Yellow replied, "Why not?" Off they flew to find their snack, leaving Blue behind. So here's the three little birds, and these are the two little birds that want to go off and get some worms, but they're leaving the blue one behind. One little bird sitting on a wire, feeling all alone. "That's not fair. They didn't ask me to go." His mood turned dark and foul. Along came two more little birds, Green and Violet, joined Blue. Three little birds sitting on a wire, chirping about the day. Blue still felt hurt that Red hadn't invited him along. So this is the blue bird that's feeling hurt and upset because the other two birds didn't invite him along. And these are the other two birds that came to kind of talk to him and see what's going on and try to make him feel better. Okay. Impulsively, he blurted out, "I heard Red say to Yellow that Yellow was the worst at finding worms." Blue knew it was a lie, but he thought, "Red deserves it for being mean to me." So this is the bluebird saying a rumor that wasn't true. Green and Violet looked at each other in surprise. Green asked Violet, "Didn't we just see Red and Yellow?" "We did," replied Violet. Green asked, "Do you think they are fighting?" "Maybe," said Violet. Violet was a bird of few words. Feeling curious, Green said, "Let's go see." So here they go, all talking, and they're going to try to go find out what happened. Blue felt guilty for what he had done. He said something that was not true, and now it had started a rumor. He wanted to take back what he said. He opened his beak to speak, but the words didn't come out fast enough. Green and Violet were already on their way in search of the angry birds. Once again, Blue was left behind. So there's Blue feeling guilty of what he said and doesn't know quite what to do. Flying in the sky, Green sped Orange, fluttering in a bath. Green said, "Did you hear the news? Red hurt Yellow's feelings. They're not getting along." Orange looked puzzled. "That's funny. I just saw them fly by. They didn't seem upset at all." "I know for a fact they are fighting," Green answered confidently. "Blue told me." Orange decided to tag along to find out what the fuss was all about. So there they are, all communicating, seeing they want to find out what happened. Violet saw Pink playing in a puddle. Violet stopped to share the news. "Phew!" was all Violet said. "Where?" asked Pink. "Come," answered Violet and flew away. Pink quickly followed. Green, Violet, Orange, and Pink all flew together in search of Red and Yellow, flapping furiously to find the bickering birds. So there they go, looking for the other two birds, trying to find out what really happened and I guess trying to maybe make it better. Meanwhile, Red and Yellow were scurrying around a field, happily finding worms. With great gusto, the others landed around them. "Fight!" yelled Violet. Red and Yellow looked up. "Fight? What fight?" asked Red. "We heard you and Yellow were fighting," answered Green. Red looked at Yellow, Yellow looked at Red. They shook their heads in confusion. So you see, the other birds went to go find the two birds that they thought were fighting, and they weren't even fighting. See how quick a rumor spreads and it's not true? We are simply looking for worms, said Yellow. We're getting along just fine. Red looked at the group and asked, who told you we were fighting? Pink said, I heard it from Violet. Orange said, I heard it from Green. Violet said, I heard it from Blue. Green said, I heard it from Blue too. Red said, what you heard was not true. He turned to Yellow and said, let's go talk to Blue. Red and Yellow flew off. So there they are all talking, saying that the rumor was not even true. The cluster of birds took flight, following Red and Yellow in search of Blue. 7 little birds sitting on a wire. There was no chirping at all. Each one sat quietly, waiting to see what would happen next. But was the most nervous of all. Blue was the most nervous of all, okay? So here are all the birds. There's Blue. And he knows he did wrong because he spread a rumor that wasn't even true. And now he feels guilty. What did you tell Green and Violet? Demanded Red. Timidly, Blue answered, I said that you were hunting for worms. Another lie. Ashamed, he hung his head low. Green challenged Blue. That's not what you said. All eyes turned to Blue, waiting to hear his reply. Blue knew it was time to tell the truth. I did tell a lie. I said you told Yellow she was the worst at finding worms, but I never said you were fighting. I think Green made that up. So here are all the birds, and they confronted the Blue, and they were trying to tell him what he said, and now he's denying it, and now he's making up more lies. Okay. Green exclaimed, what? That wasn't true. I just assumed you meant they were fighting. Didn't you think they were fighting Violet? Violet agreed, yup. Red was angry. He didn't like when people said things that weren't true. He wanted to scream at Blue. He imagined yelling at the top of his lungs. That's not fair. Instead, Red took a long, deep breath. He knew how important it was to be calm and talk things out. Even if Blue was wrong, Red still needed to do the right thing. So here is Red trying to make everything right. What made you say that? He asked Blue. Embarrassed, Blue replied. When you went with Yellow, I felt left out. I was upset you didn't ask me to go. Red realized he was wrong not to have included Blue. Blue, I'm sorry. I didn't think to ask you to come along. That's all right, Red. I know you didn't mean to hurt my feelings. I was just upset. But I was wrong to lie and make up that story. I'm sorry. Thanks, Blue. Next time, just ask to come along. So there they are, and they talk things out, and now things seem to be much better. 7 little birds sitting on a wire, chirping about the day, agreeing the world is a better place when words are used for kindness. Never again did they lie or gossip. When hurt feelings occurred, as hurt feelings always do, they talk it out. 7 little birds sitting on a wire, enjoying the happiness friendship brings. And that concludes our story tonight. And the moral of the story is always to talk things out. Never assume things that you don't know, because friendship lasts forever. So I hope you enjoyed my story for you tonight, and hope to see you soon. Thank you.